Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bells to be notified every time I upload. So as you can tell from the title, today's story time is about my paranormal activity experience. I decided to join the the YouTube trend with people telling they spooky story times and dress up. So as you can see, I am a fly ass schoolgirl. Y'all can't really see my bottom. Hold up. Yeah, this is my little bottom. And yeah, too cute. But let's get right into the story time. Get out your notebook and your pen, and let's get right into it because class is in session. Period. But no, for real. Okay, so this story time take place in probably 2013, 14, sometime around then. So when I was younger, my grandma used to live, she always stayed close to us. So for 3 to 4 years, she had stayed in a house that was 2 blocks down, and then for 2 or 3 years she had moved to another house that was closer to us. So it was my house, it was on the corner of the street, then it was my cousin's house right beside us, and then it's the road, and then my grandma's house was on the other corner. So me and my cousins, we used to all go to my grandma's house every day after school and stuff. And like most families do, everybody always go to grandma's house. Grandma cook meals and everything. All the kids just be over there while our parents doing whatever they do. So my grandma ended up getting sick, and she was gonna have to have open heart surgery. So my family all came to the decision that my grandma was gonna move in with me and my mom and my daddy after she had her surgery. But she wasn't gonna have to have open heart surgery until a month down the road. So we was all preparing for her to go have the surgery and stuff. So fast forward, the day come for her to go get her surgery. Her surgery was gonna be at 7 a.m. and she was gonna have to go to Columbia to go get it done. Columbia, South Carolina, not this country. So when the day come, all the immediate family, like my grandma's kids and her grandkids and stuff. So we all met up at my grandma's house. This the second house that she was living in. We all met up there early in the morning, and we get down the road to go to the hospital. So we get there, they take my grandma to the room, and get ready to start on her surgery. We can only go in and visit her two people at a time. So all of us, we just all sitting in the waiting room and stuff, waiting to go see her. We was down there from 7 a.m. to about 5 p.m. So my grandma, she had to stay in the hospital for 2 weeks to a month. So after everybody, we going there and see her, then we said our goodbyes and stuff. We were about to get ready to come back to Newberry. So after that, fast forward to a month later. So we come back, and we'll go there twice a week, or we try to go every weekend to go see her until it was time for her to come home. So when it was time for her to come home, she came, she moved in with us. I'm gonna have to give y'all a description of how our house was set up, so y'all can really understand how this situation happened. Okay, so when you first walk in, it's the living room. The way the living room was set up, it was when you walk in, to your left was a fireplace against the wall. And then, but we ain't really use the fireplace. So in front of the fireplace, it was a short couch. Then on the other side of the other wall, it was a big old window, and it was a couch in front of there. And then beside there, it was door that'll take you outside to the side of the yard. Then it was the TV in the middle. Then a glass door on the other side that'll take you to the hallway. Then beside the glass door, it was another wall. Well, it was a wall, and it was I think it's called a stereo cabinet, curio cabinet. I don't remember. It's the one. I don't know. I forgot the name of it, but I'm gonna insert a clip so y'all know what I'm talking about. So it was a curio cabinet. I'm just calling it curio cabinet. I think that's the name of it. But yeah, it was a curio cabinet, and then beside the curio cabinet, it was the dining room. And the dining room had two big old glass doors, and on the other side, it was another regular door that can take you to the kitchen. So the dining room is the room that we turned into a room for my grandma. So my grandma, we moved her in and stuff. They had like brought her bed from her house, and what? So we had brought her bed and stuff from her house and put it in her room and stuff for her to sleep. So in the mornings when me and my daddy go to work and to school, my mama would stay at home to take care of my grandma. After me and my dad got out of school and got from work, my mama, she would go to work, and me and my daddy would stay at home and take care of my grandma. So every day I get out of school, I come home and I sit in the room with my grandma, talk. We'll just be talking all day, every day, just having good memories, talking about memories, and yeah, just having good times, talking to each other and stuff. And my daddy, he would cook, and then I just go fix the plates and bring it to my grandma or whatever. So one day, I got out of school, I go in the house, do my daily routine. So all day we was just sitting in the living room talking. Sitting in the room talking or whatever. And y'all, don't freaking judge me. Don't judge me. I didn't start sleeping with my mom and daddy till I was 17. But the only reason I did, because y'all, I was scared of that house. Like, it was always stuff, weird stuff happening up in there. I used to be scared. I was too scared. So this specific night, my mom and daddy wouldn't let me sleep in the room with them. Like, I would have to sleep in the room with them when I can. And the nights that I couldn't sleep with them, like, I would be up all freaking night, so scared to go to sleep. So this night, after me and my grandma finished talking, I went in the living room, and I just sitting down watching TV and whatever, and I turned the light off. So I ended up dozing off. After I dozed off, I had woke up around like 2 or 3 a.m. So when I woke up, like, I was sleeping with my back turned, with my face turned towards the glass door. The glass door that I said take into the hallway, I was turned that way. So when I woke up, I seen a figure standing right there. Y'all know them on Facebook, the picture, it like always go viral around the same time of the year, and it be like a different picture of this ghost. Like, it's a man, and he always have on one of them hats. The hat like Willy Wonka. Is it Willy Wonka or Charlie Wonka? Huh. Whichever. Wait, the one with the hat. I don't know if it's Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory or Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, but whichever one is the man. He had the black hair like a bob, and he had that hat. I don't know the name of the hat, but yeah. It's always a picture that go viral on Facebook, like, almost every year, and a lot of people like be commenting and stuff, telling about the experiences that they had with that man. But usually, like, when people talk about it, it always be the tall one. But when I seen it, it wasn't the tall one. So when I woke up, it was a figure like that, but it was a short little boy, and like you can't see no eyes or anything. You could just see the whole figure of the spirit, ghost, whatever you want to call it. You could just see the figure of it. So it was just standing there, like, facing towards me. So I'm like, Kimani, Key Money is my nephew. I was like, Key Money. And it was just standing there, and I was like, hold up. Like, I ain't say hold up, but I was like thinking in my head, hold up. Because at the time, my nephew, he was like, he had to be like 6 or 7. Yeah, he had to be like 6 or 7. And he was kind of skinny. That little thing was chunky. And so I like, Nas is my cousin, and he got more weight on him than my nephew. But he taller than my nephew. So I was like, hold up, that can't be Nas either, cause he too short. So I was just looking at it. And so then I had to close my eyes, and then I opened my eyes back up, and it was gone. And so in order to get in my mama and daddy room, I had to go through where the little thing was standing at. I had to go through there to get in the room with my mama and daddy. So I had ran up in the room with my mama and daddy, and I just jumped in the bed. Well, they had the door locked at the time, so I was just, y'all can only imagine how scared I was. Like, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. And like, I'm just standing there, cause they sleep. I'm just standing there waiting on them to come to the door. I'm scared as hell. I'm just looking all around, hoping and praying I don't see that thing no more. And so I just go in the room and get in the bed with my mama and daddy. I go to sleep. So I wake up the next morning, and I was just like, did Nas and Key Money come over here last night? I know they went over there, but I just didn't want to believe that I had just saw that thing. And like, when I have like some type of crazy or scary experience, or I see like a scary movie or something, it be stuck in my head for like months to years, and it be hard for me to sleep. Like, still to this day, I still be like that, because it was something, I don't know what it was, but something happened like a month or 2 ago, and ever since that happened, like, it been hard for me to fall asleep. Like, now, like, since I'm telling the story, when I try to go to sleep at night, if my cousin not here, it's gonna be hard for me to go to sleep. It's just like, I don't know, like, it's like my brain, it's like stuff sticking in my brain so long. Like, if it's scary, it's gonna stay stuck up in my brain. But anyway, I know my cousin and my nephew went there, but I just said it to my mom and dad because I didn't want to believe that I had just seen it. So they was like, no. And then I was like, for real? Because it was a little boy standing at the door last night. Well, it was a little boy standing at the door this morning, just standing there looking at me. And they were like, for real? And I was like, yeah. So after that, I was like, hell no. Like, I cannot be here by myself. So, like, fast forward to maybe a few weeks to a few months later, me and my grandma, I did the same daily routine like I always do. Get out of school and go in there, chill with my grandma. Cause my grandma used to love to gossip, y'all. My grandma used to love to gossip. So we can go in there, gossip with her, fix her some food. Sometimes I'd be playing with her hair, comb her hair, scratch her down, the stuff she used to love me to do. So yeah, we was in there just talking for the whole day, and this night I ended up sleeping in the room with her. So it was a weekend day, so we had went to sleep, and my daddy had to work the next morning. So we woke up. Well, she woke up and she had woke me up. She was like, Naya. I was like, huh? She was like, who in the living room with Ty? And I was like, nobody. Why you said that? And she was like, it is somebody in there. I was like, no, it ain't grandma. And then she was like, well, I sure did see somebody walk out that door behind him, because like I said, the window,
Naya.
Huh?
What goes in the unwashing and the drying clean?
In the washing machine? Oh yeah. Alright. And so I had called my dad, and I was like, Dad, was somebody in the living room with you before you left out the door? And he was like, no, why? And I was like, cause my grandma just said that she seen somebody go out the door behind you. And he was like, no, ain't nobody in the living room with me. I was like, oh my gosh. So then another situation that happened was with my brother, cause a lot of people like used to just move in and out with me and my mom and my dad. So it used to be my sister, my brother, my cousin. And before my grandma had moved with us, me and my brother had shared a room when he got out of jail. So like the nights when he was there, I wouldn't mind sleeping in the room, cause as long as somebody was in the room with me, I wasn't scared. So he was in there, but I didn't sleep with him in the room with him that night because he took too long to come home, and I ready to go to sleep. So I got in the bed with my mom and daddy, cause I'm a big baby. So I got in the bed with my mom and daddy, went to sleep, whatever. So my brother, he must have came he did come while I was asleep. So the next morning when he got home, he was like, I had to get the fuck on through last night. And we were like, why? And he was like, man, he like, I'm trying to go to sleep. I started feeling something pulling the cover off me. He like, I thought I was tripping. So I just pulled the cover back up. And he was like, so I tried to go back to sleep. Next thing you know, I feel it moving, like the cover pulling again. And he like, so I was just looking to see, like, make sure I wasn't tripping. And he was like, the cover was still just moving, like off him. So he had got up and had walked to my grandma's house. Like it was, I don't know if that house was haunted or it was some ancestors just watching over us or something. I don't know what it was, but like I was so scared of that freaking house. And yeah, I know the story might be a little bit short, but it wasn't really no long experience. Like it wasn't really that long to tell. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this short. Wait, hello. Y'all get into this lighting though. Get into this lighting. It's giving what it's supposed to. I'm using my cousin ring light today. I need to get me one of them because them junks hit different. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Once again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell to be notified every time I upload.